It is July. I love it. I love it. Welcome to the Tuesdays Mastermind. I love seeing all your beautiful faces. I have missed you as I have been traveling, so I'm excited to see so many people. My name is Kathy Riley. I am the Speaker Pro Leader and your mastermind coach today to help you unleash your voice. Your voice matters. You need to know this. Your voice matters. We want to hear from you. So we were talking about successes here earlier. And I love that we do not celebrate success enough. We all have a tendency as entrepreneurs to have a goal, our big goal. What do you say? Hairy, audacious goal, whatever they call that. We go big. And until we hit that, we don't celebrate. And I would love to see us celebrating the steps and the actions that we do every day that will take us to that goal. Those are the things that we need to be celebrating. Does anybody like to check a box? Am I the only one? You guys like to check a box? Okay, so think about your goal and break it down into little tiny bits, right? There are things that you need to be doing every day. And when you do them, you check that box and you need to celebrate. I did something today to move me towards my goal. Woohoo! We need to celebrate more. All right, who's with me?
Yes.
Are you willing to celebrate more?
Absolutely.
All right, that's what I want to hear. So today I want to focus on words. The words that you use to describe things are pretty important, and we're going to play a little bit here. I love that you guys are that you are all open. You're open to learning. You're open to growing. I need 2 volunteers who are going to help use. Okay, Jeff and Wendy, got you guys, speedy fast. Who are going to use your words to help describe an object so Jeff and Wendy, put your cell phone in the chat. I am going to text you a picture, and here's how the game goes. So Wendy or Jeff, they are going to, one at a time, they're going to get 5 minutes to describe a object that I'm going to send them. Our job as listeners is going to be to draw it. So the words that they use to describe, now you can't say what the object is. And basically you're using directional words. So shapes, circles, lines, things like that. So there's no cheating. There's no saying it's a chair. That doesn't work. So I'm going to send you, they're going to use their words to help us visually understand it. And then we're all going to draw it. And then on the 5 minutes up, we're going to share what we drew and we're going to see how close they got us. Does that sound fun? This is really, it's all about words. And then we're going to mastermind about how maybe descriptions could have been a little bit better or more clearer, or whether they nailed it, right? You may have nailed it. So, all right. Let me look at our text or chats. Okay, Jeff. Jeff, I'm going to call on you first. Is that okay?
All right.
All right. You're already in my phone. I love it. Thank you for populating.
I should be too. Alpha leader.
You should. Everybody should be, but you never know between out. All right. Which one am I going to get? I'll give you this one. We'll start with this one. All right. Okay. Did you get it, Jeff?
Yeah. So
Take a moment.
so is this like Pictionary? I get to but I just can't say, hey, draw a you know, I gotta like, how do I? Like what?
So-
Like I know how I would do it and everybody would get it, but I don't want to cheat.
So what you're doing is you're describing how you want us to take a pen to paper and draw it.
Okay. So I
So-
can't compare it. I can't compare it to something everybody knows and say it's kind of like that.
Nope. You are telling us whether
Okay, that'd be too easy, right?
it would
Okay.
be.
All right. So, okay, everybody, we're gonna draw a circle, but it's not the regular, so it's a circle with kind of a little dent at the top and a little dent at the bottom. All right. And it's like a kind of pretend it's a shiny circle. So maybe put a little spot, like a little, you know how cartoons will have like the little, like the lines for like shiny or motion or whatever. So put one of those on one of the curves. And then at the top of in one of the indents, maybe at the top, put a little line, little short line out the top. And then the last thing is above that little indent and to the right of that little line that you just drew, draw a little teardrop shape. Or like a leaf or teardrop type of shape. That's it. That's what I got.
That's what you got?
That's what I got.
All
That's
right.
how I would do it. So
That's how you did.
man,
All right. Let's see everybody's pictures.
what you got? Pretty darn good.
That's awesome.
Here's what it was.
There you go.
So the only thing that you did that I was, but you said leaf.
Yeah, I know. I
it was-
thought about that after I said it, but it was out there too late.
I know our brains want to go to what it is. You guys all did a great job. Great job. Any feedback do you guys have from listening to these instructions that would have made it maybe a little simpler?
I thought it was spot on, especially the dents on the top and the bottom. As soon as he said that, I knew what I was drawing.
I think my feedback would be when you told us to draw the line at the top, where to put that, because I kind of put mine off to the side because I was like,
Oh, I
"That's
thought I
pretty
said in the
dent."
dent, but I guess maybe.
Oh, I must have missed
don't know.
that, but yeah. And then like the shiny part too, I was like, oh, what side does that go on? You know, so
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I drew it originally because even though I knew what the picture was, I drew the shiny part on the outside.
Ah,
And then I went on the inside because I'm like, duh, I know what
inside.
this
There you go. Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah. That would have been a little weird if it was shiny on the outside of the apple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So awesome. Good job. Any other
Hey.
feedback?
I thought I was drawing a pumpkin.
Well, it
Ah,
Okay.
could be close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
If I
actually
would've
thought,
said-
oh,
Sorry, go
sorry.
ahead.
I was going to say, I actually thought the word teardrop was brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have, I knew what it was as soon as we got to that point. I thought, how would you ever say how are you going to say this without saying leaf? And teardrop was brilliant. I just thought that was so well done.
Thanks. And then I blew it and said leaf anyway.
I was
Alright.
thinking like flag at maybe like draw a flag off the top of the straight line. Like that's kind of what I was thinking, but
Yeah. All right. Bring
I
on the
will
next
do-
one.
yeah.
all right, Miss Wendy. Now, this one will be a little harder, Miss Wendy.
Of course. Give me the challenge. Give me the harder one.
Okay. All right, we won't do too hard. We've got one more if we have time for it.
she gave me a break because she secretly knew, I don't know how she knew, but she secretly knew I already had a really full morning and my brain's about to explode already. So she gave me the easy one.
Yeah.
So just focus on the center, not the beginning and the ending of the other two.
Right. I got it. Okay. All right, so I want you to draw an archy, kind of a wavy line where it kind of goes up and then down and then back up. So start down, draw an upward kind of an arch, and then a downward arch, and then end with an up. Then below that, I want you to draw just the opposite and start where you started down with the first line, and draw down and then back up and then down, back up and then down. So that they kind of mirror each other. So if you were to draw a straight line, the two waves would mirror each other. Then the two lines, the two ends that are on the right, I want you to draw an arched line that connects the two ends. And on the left, where the 2 points come together, I want you to draw a circle in between, inside the item that you're drawing. Just a little circle. Just above the top arch, I want you to draw a triangle. And then just below the bottom big arch, I want you to draw another triangle. And that's it.
Awesome. Are you guys done? Everybody done?
Some of them look quite confused.
People are weird.
All right, let's see. Good job, Sue.
Yeah, and that's what it.
So isn't it funny? Okay, so a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, come on.
So you guys, what do you have for her?
I'm just impressed she got through it. That was hard. I don't know how you did that. that was not an easy thing. That was tough.
I
I
think
mean, I
as
don't
you
know how
were
to-
saying the things, I was thinking exactly the opposite of what you were saying, which is why mine looked like a which is why mine looks like a graph or something and not a looks like nothing. So I was
looks
thinking
like a-
opposite of what you were saying, I think.
It looks like electrical waves is what yours
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah.
So I like the wave and the mirror up and down, but you didn't say how many humps.
Well, I
Up.
just said go up, down, and then up.
That's true.
I did not say exactly how many humps, but I said
Yeah.
start up, go down, and up.
No, and I love the mirror.
Yeah.
So if you drew a line, that it would be, and I'm like, oh, she's nailed it.
Any other feedback?
I think when you were talking about like the waves, because mine, I did a couple waves, because apparently I missed part of it. If you would have said, emboss it, which means go down, and then bevel, I think, at least from a design point, I know what that meant. So
That's fair. That's a specific audience kind of.
I know, right? But if you would have
Yeah.
said that, would have been like, yes, I got that. But
Yeah,
Okay.
that would have completely lost me. So I don't know.
I would have
Okay,
been,
I'm gonna
huh?
stick to writing. I'm gonna stick to writing. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Yeah.
Are you leaving us or are you just kind of thinking we're silly?
Like I said before, y'all some weird people. Okay.
We're
But
weird.
it's okay because I still love y'all, but y'all just weird. And my mind don't flip like all that stuff. And so I'm a writer. I'm very specific on my stuff. Okay. That stuff, that's that all the artists and stuff, all that stuff. I go to art shows and stuff like that so I can see what people are doing. I don't understand any of that stuff and don't want to. Let me just write. I'm good. I'm
She's
good.
very linear.
I love it. I love it. Well, I think Sue's the only one that nailed it, right? Good job, Sue. Any feedback from you?
Thank you. As soon as she said go up and then over and then the bottom one, I'm like, this is a fish. But I'm a water person. So I'm like, it's gotta be a fish.
I love it. I thought it would be
The
a
only
little
fish I
easier.
want to see is in my frying pan. That piece of catfish that's frying. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay.
All right. So I have one more, and it's a little bit more difficult. Who wants to give it a shot? Do you want to try again, Jeff or Wendy, or does somebody else want to?
If
Not
nobody
be
else will
interested.
do it. If nobody else will do it, I'll do it.
You'll
I can
do
give
it?
I can give it a shot.
You want to give it a shot, Jeff?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Redeem myself after not being able to draw a baby bird. Oh.
Okay. Just sent.
Oh my Lord. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this
You
won't
got
be
this.
hard. This won't be hard at all. Okay.
We lost Leslie.
Now, okay. Draw. Okay. So draw kind of a think of an oval, like a fat oval, but instead of like this, it's kind of like that, like on it, kind of cocked to one, like a little bit on its side. Big fat oval. Now, on the upper part of the oval, put draw like a black half circle. Okay, and coming out of that black half circle, like two little lines.
Sticking up or
Out,
what?
yeah, sticking up, like out of that little half circle. Now, down the middle of that cocked to the side oval, kind of pretend like it's 3D and you can see it's got shape, right? So it's like it's coming off the ground. It's like a big mound, and draw a line down the middle of it. So it'll be kind of curved because it's 3D, right? So kind of from that black half circle all the way down the center to the bottom of it. Now on the left side, as you're looking at it, draw 3 spaced out little, kind of like the 2 that I had you draw. Kind of draw 3, but space them out a little bit, like one up toward the top, one in the middle, one toward the bottom. And then kind of mirror that on the other side, but only with the one on the bottom. Draw 1 on the bottom, mirroring that. Okay. And then, did I already say draw a line down the middle?
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of curved like it's 3D. Okay. Now on either side of that line, draw 3 polka dots on either, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on either side. God, I hope I did that right. Looking at it, it like makes a lot more sense, you know? So you guys are probably thinking I need my straitjacket after this, but I swear it's supposed to look like something.
This was a tough one.
It was a tough one,
Yeah.
especially when
Okay.
you're looking at it and it's so simple and all you want to say is draw it, you know, draw this. Oh, so close. Yeah, there you go. That one's
Monica, good job. Evelyn,
yeah,
you
yeah,
got it.
yeah. I
Oh,
didn't see
You
Sue.
lost me. You lost me at 3D. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
what?
I mean, 3D is kind of a loose thing, but that's what it was. So couple of them look really good.
I'm impressed. Evelyn, you're right. She wrote down ladybug. Exactly.
Nice. I'm sure there's probably plenty of room for improvement on how I described it, but
Well,
that
you
was
did
good. A
better.
couple of them spot on.
You did better than I did because only one got what I was describing. And everybody got what you were describing both times.
All right. So what feedback do we have for Mr. Jeff?
So I was lost on the black half circle and like where to put that.
Yeah,
If he had said like draw an arch and then shade it in, or draw a head on the end, or like a
yeah. I
something
probably,
else,
Kathy probably would have yelled at me if I said head. So that would have
right?
been.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
kinda
saying,
doing this.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. As soon as I did it, I was like, oops.
oops. But you could, maybe you could have said the flat part of the black half circle goes against the oval. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know
there
if that
you
would have
go.
been helpful or not, but just
Or like
like the
the
detail.
right quarter or the right third or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That
then
was the only
we're
part that I
talking
think I got stuck
Go
at.
ahead. I was gonna say, when you were talking about the oval and you were trying to,
Yeah.
to your phone, say, it's 15 degrees or it's 25 degrees off. from
Yeah.
side.
See, I'm not the architect. I'm the artist. I'm
Yeah.
I'm an artsy fartsy guy. So I don't have that technical mind. I have the, so that's good. That probably, yes, for some people that probably would have been inspired. Yeah.
Or just at least say put it at a diagonal.
Yeah,
Mm.
diagonal.
using
That would
your
have been good.
hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you don't know how far to tilt it. If I just say tilt it over on one side or something, then who knows? Maybe somebody had a dead ladybug laying all over on the side. You never know.
It could have been a sunbathing ladybug. It's fine.
Right.
How many ladybugs have you ever seen that were upside down that were sunbathing and not dead?
Right.
I don't know
Trying
any.
not to be grim here,
Yeah.
Maybe that one in A Bug's Life, maybe the one that the ladybug, he was just hanging out, Anyway,
Any other feedback? Like, I like the diagonal. That would have been,
yeah,
and then you can always, when it talks about, directionals, you can say top and bottom,
yep,
right, left and right. So you can use those directionals to give you
yeah.
to talk more shapes. But I thought this,
How'd you do, B? You get? All right,
and it's not
Not
bad.
bad.
all right.
Yeah. Did pretty good.
It was not my intention to make anybody's head explode. So
Okay, good.
But
Well,
see,
it was-
if you were to say, okay, I want you to write for 30 seconds about this topic, bam, I'm there. But that, I'm good.
yeah.
Thank you.
So for me, it'd be the opposite. Yeah. Please don't make me write. Please don't make me write.
I can do either.
Show off.
Well, this is just, a little exercise for us to understand that we all think differently. We all process it differently. Some of us are visual, auditory, kinesthetic. We've got what something looks like to us and how we describe it will be received completely different from every single person in the room. So when I talk about how your words are powerful, that's what I mean. Because they are going to mean something different to each and every person in the room. You know, Wendy, when they read your book, it's going to mean something different to each and every person who reads it.
Yep.
So knowing that and owning that space when you describe your business, when you stand up and give a talk, appreciate what words matter and the fact that the audience may need to hear the same thing a few different ways in order to understand the message that you're trying to deliver. Boom. Makes sense? Awesome. Well, hopefully that's got, my intention, Jeff, was to blow your mind and to make you really use your noodle and go, it's communication is not as easy as people think. So just kind of getting your little noodle open to the idea of different forms of communication and the fact that words matter. So with that, any questions? No? Was this good? Was this helpful?
It was fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yay! All right. Well, I will leave you to the rest of your day. I appreciate you joining us on the mastermind call today. And I'm glad that we got you to use your little noodle and think about the words that you use.
Yes.
So enjoy the rest of your day, friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.